Welcome to the Jocelyn Friday interview show. We're glad you could join us. We will also be putting this on podcast, so you'll be able to find us in a bunch of different ways, through Facebook Live, through podcast, and also on our Jocelyn television channel on YouTube. So lots of ways to find us and to find out information about the Jocelyn Center. Today, we're going to be talking with Melanie, who is our program director, Melanie Lyons. Before we invite Melanie to join us, just a couple things I wanted to go over. The Jocelyn Center is 40 years old, and fortunately, now that the COVID restrictions are lifting, we're actually able to do our first fundraising event, and that is celebrating our 40th anniversary. And that is next Friday, November 12th from 6 to 8. Tickets are only $100. It benefits the Jocelyn Center programs and services. So we hope to see you there. It's at a private home in Rancho Mirage. So for ticket information, you can call Greg Murphy at 760-340-3220 or visit our website at jocelyncenter.org, and you'll see the information about the Jocelyn Center right on our homepage about this cocktail reception and fundraiser. So we hope to see you there. It's a great way to support the Jocelyn Center and to have fun at the same time. Also coming up, we have our Go for Life with Jose. That's on Monday through Thursday from 8 to 9. And Go for Life is a great exercise program. It's what we call evidence-based, and Jose is a great instructor. So be sure you sign up for that class and get your exercise in Monday through Thursday at the Jocelyn Center from 8 to 9. And also on Fridays, we have Zumba with Debbie, and that is at 8 o'clock. So you want to meet Debbie, do Zumba class with her, and if I make any mistakes on this, Melanie will correct it for me. Also, our Wellness Center has Brain Boot Camp coming up in December. So call the Wellness Center for the Brain Boot Camp. That's a 2-session course. It was designed by UCLA through studies and research that they did. So it's a great course to help you remember names, remember places, and learn how to keep your brain healthy and active. And that's Brain Boot Camp, December 13th and 20th. And call the Jocelyn Wellness Center at 340-3220 and ask for extension 117. Also, we have an Aging Mastery program coming up, and that's starting on December 7th. That's a 5-session course, covers 10 subjects of very important information about growing older, getting the things done that you need to get done, learn about sleep, learn about improving relationships, financial planning, all the things that we need to look at as we're growing older and living longer. So that's the Aging Mastery program. And then, of course, we have our gym quality equipment in the fitness center. That's there Monday through Thursday, and you can make a reservation to work out there also by calling the Wellness Center or dropping by. And again, that's 760-340-3220, extension 107 for the Wellness Center. So as I mentioned today, we have Melanie Lyons. She is our program director. She's going to be joining us, and we're going to be talking about the programs coming up at the Jocelyn Center and some of our new virtual programs. And if you're watching this is one of our new virtual programs, and we'll be doing additional ones. So Melanie, you can join us. There you are.
Hi, Josh.
How are you?
How are you today?
I'm good.
Awesome.
So you've been here for how long now?
Oh, I started in mid March,
Okay.
so good 6 months
I
ish,
expect it
7 months,
seems, I accept it,
8 months
expect
actually.
it seems longer with all the things that have been going on here. Melanie made sure that we're able to have classes. She's scheduling great new classes and programs. And it's coming out of COVID, it was not an easy process. So Melanie, tell us some of the things you're excited about that are coming up.
It is definitely not never a dull day at the Jocelyn Center. I can leave you with that comment on on that. We have actually some great programming online virtually, and I would love if our viewers would participate in it. We have an online book club that has taken off and has a life of its own. It's run by Andrew over at the Palm Desert Library. He facilitates the group, and it's it's great because I get CC'd in all of the correspondence. So I see them talking and emailing back and forth and talking about the book even before they meet at the meeting. So it's really a great group, and they're very welcoming to new participants, and they're like their own little Jocelyn tribe over there. So it's really great to see, and I can't thank the Palm Desert Library enough for hosting it for us. So they are actually meeting this coming Monday, November 8th, to discuss the book that they chose at last month's meeting, which is The Paris Library. Um, and they vote, they have a couple of books that they vote for every month. And they put in the group puts in their vote, and then whoever has the most votes is the book that they read for the following month. Um, and it's really great to see that participation. So they choose the books together, and then Andrew gets the books in the library. So if they need to get a copy of the book, they don't have to purchase it. They can just go to the Palm Desert Library and pick it up. So yeah, so that is one of our really popular programs. We have partnered with Independence at Home, which is a SCAN nonprofit, and they are amazing. Their programs that they offer, we have done a Zoom lecture in the past, a how to use Zoom lecture in the past, and we've done cybersecurity. And this month we are going to be doing a photography series. So it's not photography as you and I would think, like photography with a camera. It's actually phone photography, and it's a huge thing. And honestly, a lot of the pictures that we see online are taken by phones now. So this is a class. It's a series. It's two classes, and it'll teach you how to take pictures with your phone, whether it's taking a selfie or if it's taking a photograph of scenery or an object. And this class is actually going to be happening November 11th, which are both, it's on Thursday, so it's going to be 2 Thursdays in a row, November 11th and 18th, and it's from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. And we also are going to have a men's health, because we all know how you men love to talk about their health and take care of their health so much, right? So we want to encourage our men of Jocelyn to go and take part of this lecture that talks about nothing but men's health and health issues that affect men, and that is November 23rd, and that's from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m.
So if people want to find out about, because we have a bunch of virtual programs. I know there's on Mondays with Elise, Mindful Mondays with Elise. We have a number of programs that we work with Eisenhower Health, their health lectures. So if someone wants to find out about our virtual programming schedule, how can they do that and sign up for it?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Jack, if I continued down this path, this rabbit hole that I was that I was going down, I would probably be here. We'd be here for the next hour, because we have really built up this programming schedule. So if you are interested, or if you already are a member of the Jocelyn Virtual Programming, or if you want to become a member of the Jocelyn Virtual Programming, all you have to do is go to our website, which is jocelyncenter.org, right? And you would go to click on programs and then go to the virtual programs tab. And it right at the beginning of the screen, it just says to sign up for virtual programs, just enter your email address. And that's all the information we need. We don't need your name, your phone number, anything. You just enter into virtual programmings and you get sent a schedule immediately to your email of all of the programs that we have upcoming, I think all the way through March. However, we do add more programming, but I will get to that in a minute. And once you receive that programming, you will also receive a survey. And that survey we really want you to fill out because that helps us with funding our virtual programming, right, Jack? So
Yes, I mean, and we really ask if you sign up for our virtual programming, there'll be a survey that you fill out when you sign up, and then an additional survey later on to see the participation you've had, whether you have any suggestions about it, whether it's helped you, because part of the reason we decided to go with our virtual programming is through COVID, we found out, or we didn't find out, we kind of knew, but it became really clear that there are a number of people who are at home, who can't get to the classes here at the Jocelyn Center for one reason or another. They may not feel well that day. They may not have transportation that day. They may be homebound for some reason. So we want to bring the Jocelyn Center to you. So if you're able to watch this on Facebook or on our YouTube channel, Jocelyn Television, you'll be able to get involved with our virtual programming. And Melanie can tell us about our classes we have here on site, as well as tutorials online about how people can learn more about the technology.
right. So continuing off of that, also on our virtual programming page, if you don't know how to use Zoom, I have included some tutorial videos that will show you the basics of how to use Zoom. We also, and especially if you can't come into the center, those videos will just walk you through step by step of how to log on to Zoom, what numbers to enter, etc. Also, I'm always here, so if you need to have some assistance, I'd be happy to walk you through it by phone. It is also possible that we could set up. We have a program called Get Tech, and it's with our volunteer Bob, and we could set up a online type of tutorial for Zoom as well during those Get Tech hours, which are every Monday from 9 to 11:30. So there are multiple ways that we can get you to just get the basics to get online to be able to take these classes. So just please don't hesitate to contact me, and I would be happy to walk you through it all. So after you register for your virtual programming and you take the survey, basically what you're going to start getting as of this month is you're going to be getting a class update, right? So every month you're going to get a schedule of virtual programming that is happening in the month of November or December, right? And in this virtual programming, you'll see the time, the date, the title of the class, a little blurb about it. But the most important feature of this newsletter, so to speak, for virtual programming is that you will be able to actually click the box in the description and you will be able to instantaneously connect to the class. So you don't really need to be like, oh, I don't know if I remember this class or whatever. All of the classes in November will be on this newsletter and with the link that will directly just go pull up the newsletter the day of the class. You find the description and you click on it and you will be instantly connected to the class of your choice. So that is a neat aspect that we are adding, and that should be going out within the next couple of days. So
But
that'll be received monthly.
we're making it, it sounds complicated, but if you have email and if you have access to the internet, um, we're making it as easy as possible for you to join in on these classes. And like Melanie said, the book club, I participated in that um, a few months ago, and it's great because there are people who cannot come here to the Jocelyn Center that look forward to that class to that book club every month. And there are other programs that are taking place that happen that give you a chance to really engage with other people, get to know them, make friends with them, and that's something that's really important. Plus, if maybe you're not able to come in and exercise on our YouTube channel, Jocelyn Television, we have exercise programs there. So there are a number of different ways you can participate in our virtual programming. Now, Melanie, the holidays are coming up. What special things do you have in store for us?
Yes. So holidays can be a very trying time for some people. And we have a group of homebound people that we deliver our Meals on Wheels to. And we want to make this holiday season as extra special as possible for them. So we have two different programs that are going on. One is called Supplies to Thrive, Drive. And basically, it's a drive to collect essentials. You could get laundry detergent, toothpaste, toothbrushes, things that people need, everyday supplies that really can take a toll on someone's budget every month. So we want to kind of alleviate that, especially around the holidays, so that we can, spread some holiday cheer in that respect. So if you are interested in, and they don't have to be name brand, we just do ask that they're full size. You can go to the dollar store and you can pick up shampoo and conditioner. I mean, I know one of the people that donated, she said, I just spent $20 and I got 20 items to donate. This is so great. Um, so it's not just for somebody who's um, only has a certain amount of income coming in. Anybody can participate. Um, so that is all we ask is that uh, you bring it to the center, and we have boxes set up in front, and you're able to just put your goods in those boxes, and then we will we'll probably need some volunteers to help sort the items and put them in bags, and then we'll deliver them along with our Christmas or holiday presents for our homebound participants. Which brings us to our other program, which is the Giving Tree. And that is a program that has been going on a while at the Jocelyn Center, correct, Jack?
Yes, yeah, the Giving Tree has been here for about the last 5 years. And it's really, again, it helps spread that cheer, especially for our homebound seniors that are receiving Meals on Wheels. Many of them, of course, are older. They can't get out of the house. They have limited contact with their family. So we start early, and we want to make sure that they're gifts that they need and want. So we give them a list and ask them to complete that list. And then you can come to our Giving Tree that will be set up in the lobby at Jocelyn Center, I think next week.
Right.
And you'll be able to pick an ornament with a person's name on it, and it will be the list of things that they would like to receive. And you can buy all of those things or some of those things, but they'll tell you the size they wear, the colors they like, those sorts of things. And we've had things as simple as postage stamps, because people can afford, and they can afford postage stamps to write letters or send in bills or things like towels or sheets or slippers. It's that sort of thing that people are looking for, and it really is appreciated. And we have Santa on staff during the week before and during the holidays. And so Santa delivers those gifts personally to each of our Meals on Wheels clients. So it's really heartwarming. And I've had people tell me that it's, it's something they look forward to every year, so they can really get into that spirit of giving and not the commercial part of the holidays.
Right. And the thing I love about this is that it gives you an idea of the senior that you choose to adopt, because that's basically what you're doing, is you're adopting someone for the holiday. It gives you an idea of what they like, but that does not mean that you can't, if like, let's say someone just puts, and we've had people that just like have said stamps. That's all they want. It doesn't mean that you can't say, well, you know what, I want to get a box of chocolates too. Like, you can do that. But it's the joy in being able to open something and have that excitement. Um, and we want to be able to spread that joy around, to everyone. Everybody likes receiving something, and knowing that they're thought of and cared about. So that's really what we want to do, is spread that holiday joy, um, to everyone, and let everyone know that they're thought of across the board. So
And that really is part of the theme today, is that the Jocelyn Center is here for you, um, to come in here and take exercise programs or participate in our knitting class or Wii bowling, or we have our Sunday cabaret starting on the 7th of November. So most any activity you want to take part in, you can come here and do that. But we also recognize there are people that can't come here. So we're bringing the Jocelyn Center to them at home. And it's part of what our mission is, and that's to reach out to seniors, make sure they're not alone and forgotten, but to really touch their lives every day. And that's part of what we say. The Jocelyn Center touches lives every day. So I want to thank you, Melanie, for helping us do that, touch lives every day. I think we started from, Melanie came in the middle of the pandemic and was working on our virtual programming and just jumped right in on that. And then I think we have over 40 in-person programs now here on site. And we're hoping, we still ask you to wear a mask, and we ask you to have your temperature checked when you come in, because there's still this COVID out there. But we're hoping that in the next few months, as new things come out, and we just heard about a medication that is going to be available soon, that we'll be able to lift those restrictions and be back to the way things were before COVID. So we're looking forward to that. And then Melanie will be totally unleashed, and we'll all have to just get out of her way.
oh yes, because I am, Jack does know that I love holidays, special events, dances, happiness. Let's have everybody laughing and getting together in the center and having coffee, and having that camaraderie that is so needed. It is definitely something that is a goal, and it is not so far off. So I am really happy about that. And also, if you are not busy, we are going to be having cookies and coffee with Santa. Jack is letting me have it outside. So please come. I believe it is on Wednesday, November 15th.
December 15th, isn't it?
Oh my goodness, I said November. December 15th, sorry. Thank you, Jack. Um, from, I think, 9 to noon or 9 to 11. Um, Come and join us for some cookies and coffee, some goodies, and we'll have Santa here so you can take some pictures. And wear your ugly sweaters because you can be entered into a raffle for some goodies. So please come and join us. I know it's not the big holiday bash that you guys are used to having, but I wanted to have something here for you guys for the holidays. So I would love it if everybody would come and participate, and it gives us time to just socialize. So
Well, we're so happy to have people back in the Jocelyn Center, and this uh, coffee and cookies with Santa is something we're looking forward to. Usually we do a big holiday lunch. We're just not comfortable doing that yet and getting 100 people sitting down for lunch, but we'll be there next year, and we really look forward to having you participate either in person here at the Jocelyn Center, through Jocelyn Television and our virtual programming, or helping just buy gifts and personal necessities for seniors. So, Melanie, I want to thank you for joining us this morning on our Jocelyn Interview Friday. And for those of you that are watching, thank you for watching. And next week, we will be talking with Dom Calvano from Alzheimer's Coachella Valley, and learning about the services that they have there. And they're one of the organizations we work with. And so please join us next Friday for Interview Fridays with Jack. And thank you, Melanie, and for everyone else, and you, Melanie. Melanie, by the way, is just recovering from a pulled tooth yesterday. So she's been very brave to join us this morning. So thank you, Melanie. Thank you all. And we will see you next Friday at 11 o'clock for Jocelyn Television Interview Fridays. Thanks and have a great weekend.